The new exhaust going on my Tuareg 660 is from Spark. It's called the Dakar exhaust. It's very lightweight as it's titanium. It looks physically very similar to the SC Project Rally exhaust, which is on the Rally model of the Tuareg. I did actually order the Rally exhaust directly from SC Project, but it was 2 months now and it still hadn't come, so I've cancelled my order and I ordered this. Let's see, I've already removed the DB killer. All it was on this one was a rivet which I drilled out, and if I ever want to refit the DB killer I'd use a nut and a bolt. On Sorrel, my partner's bike, they actually welded the bolt on here and a nut in here, but you had to grind off the sides of the nut to be able to remove it. So in a way this was a lot easier to take off, but it's not going to be so easy to put back on. You do have to add a nut on there. Comes complete with a new clamp and then the little heat shield bolts directly onto the clamp there, and then there's a spacer to go onto the mounting bracket here just to angle it out nicely. I'm going to do the same as what we did on Sorrel's bike, where we actually trimmed down the DB killer really short to make it sound a bit nicer and less restrictive and still appear to be compliant with various regulations when you're going through European countries. I mean, I do like having the DB killer in when we're doing long journeys, particularly on motorways, otherwise you get that constant droning which eventually will give you masses of headaches. But anyway, I'm going to do a video of the original exhaust, this exhaust with the DB killer and then without the DB killer, and do a sound comparison for you to make up your mind what you want to do. New exhaust is weighing in at 2 kilos. Obviously with the bracket and the little heat shield we're just over. Original one with no clamp, weighing in at 5 kilos exactly, maybe a little bit less if I remove the shield. So what I've done is cut the baffle down just so it sounds a bit nicer but not deafening. So when you're doing motorway driving and long trips, it's just going to sound nice but not going to do your head in basically. And what I've done is I've just cut it where the angle changes. This is the final sound test with the modified DB killer.